Once upon a time, in a lush village nestled deep within the heart of the African savanna, there lived a young man named Kofi. He was known throughout the village for his strength, courage, and wisdom. Kofi had inherited his father's wisdom, his mother's kindness, and had grown up to be a hard-working farmer, respected by his peers. However, despite his many virtues, Kofi was troubled by one thing. He had not found a wife. Many young women in the village admired him, but none of them had captured his heart. Kofi was known to be very particular about the woman he would choose as his partner, for he believed that true love was more than beauty. It was about harmony of spirit, wisdom, and a deep connection to nature. One evening, as the golden hues of sunset painted the sky, Kofi ventured deep into the forest to collect firewood. The air was fragrant with the scent of wild herbs, and the leaves rustled softly in the breeze. As he walked, he heard a soft hissing sound. Turning around, he saw a snake, its scales shimmering like liquid emerald, coiled around the base of a towering baobab tree. The snake, sensing Kofi's approach, did not strike or slither away. Instead, it raised its head and spoke in a voice that was both clear and soothing. "Why do you wander alone, brave man?" Kofi, though surprised, did not flinch. He had heard many tales of wise snakes and their magical abilities. "I seek firewood for my home," Kofi replied, his voice calm. "But I also seek something greater, a companion who understands my heart." The snake's golden eyes glimmered. "I can offer you what you seek, Kofi. I am not like others. I am not just a snake. I am the daughter of the great spirit of the forest. I can grant you a union unlike any other, one that will give you wisdom beyond measure. But there is a price." Kofi, intrigued but cautious, asked, "What is the price?" The snake lowered her head and spoke softly. "You must promise to never reveal my true form to anyone, for if you do, you will lose me forever. Will you accept this bond?" After a long moment of thought, Kofi replied, "I accept your terms. I will keep your secret." With that, the snake slithered closer to Kofi, and, to his astonishment, transformed into a beautiful woman, her long hair flowing like the river's current, and her skin glowing with an ethereal light. She was unlike any woman Kofi had ever seen. Her beauty was beyond words, and there was an air of ancient wisdom in her eyes. From that day forward, the two lived together in harmony, and Kofi's life flourished. His crops grew taller, his herds multiplied, and the villagers whispered of the great prosperity that followed him. However, Kofi's wife remained a secret, for he honored the promise he had made to the snake. But over time, whispers of Kofi's mysterious success reached the ears of the village elders. Curious and suspicious, they asked Kofi about his good fortune. One evening, they approached him and asked, "Kofi, tell us the secret of your prosperity. Is there some magic at work?" Kofi hesitated, but the pressure from the elders grew, and his heart began to waver. The villagers, who once admired his wisdom, now pushed him toward revealing what he had kept hidden. Reluctantly, Kofi confessed, "I have a wife, but she is not like others. She is a spirit of the forest, a daughter of the Great Spirit. She is a snake in her true form." The moment he spoke the words, a deep, mournful cry echoed through the night air. The earth trembled, and the wind howled as if in anguish. Kofi turned to find that his wife had vanished, leaving only a faint trail of shimmering scales behind her. Days passed, and Kofi searched desperately for his wife. He wandered through the forest, calling her name, but she was nowhere to be found. His heart was heavy with regret, and his once prosperous fields began to wither. Without her, the balance he had once known was lost. One day, as Kofi sat beneath the baobab tree where he had first met the snake, he heard a familiar voice. "Kofi, my love, I have come to test your heart." The snake, in her true form, appeared before him once more. "You have broken your promise, and because of that, I must leave you. But your love for me has not gone unnoticed. If you are truly sorry, you must prove it by offering a sacrifice." Kofi, his heart aching, knelt before the snake. "I will do whatever it takes. Tell me, what must I do?" The snake's golden eyes softened. "You must give up all that you have gained from me. Let go of your wealth, your fields, and your herds. Only then will you find the path back to me." Without hesitation, Kofi gave away all that he had, his crops, his animals, his house. He wandered the earth with nothing but the clothes on his back, seeking redemption. After many years, weary but undeterred, Kofi found himself once more beneath the baobab tree. There the snake appeared before him, this time in the form of a beautiful woman once again. "You have proven your heart, Kofi," she said. "Your sacrifice has shown me that you truly understand the depth of our bond. From this day forward, we will live together as equals, bound by love, wisdom, and nature's law." And so Kofi and his wife, the snake of the forest, lived for many more years, their union a testament to the power of sacrifice, the importance of keeping promises, and the eternal bond between humans and the natural world.